This is such a chance for Ballyhane. One of the greatest cup teams ever this side of the channel. Now, it's giving on. Matthew Conroy gives it to T, trying to get away. Can't. It's broken free. Straight in Foxer now. The number 6 O'Hare. He's broken on the left-hand side. Oh, well challenged by young Dylan. And Greg Flynn, powerful as ever into the challenge. Breaks it free to T. Coggle. T. Coggle surely pushed in the back and was. And he didn't enjoy that either. The number 2, number 2, straight in Foxer, Declan Tighe, who has been consistent enough in the game. But up against T. Coggle, the flashing pace of the young fella. Like a stallion on steroids. Play resumes. Kick out to Sean Fahey. Hammers it down the field. 10 men looking for it. None of them get it. Goes up to Roach. O'Hare again now. Dylan has another problem to deal with. Matthew Conroy strong into the challenge. Fearless as ever. He rises like the Messiah. The captain, O'Neary, for Straight and Foxer, looks a bit ragged at this stage now. He knows it's slipping away. Time is so precious at this stage. You only get one chance of this. Once in a lifetime, this. Now, number 3, David Brown, throwing in Ballyhane's half. Taking his time about it. Trying to find out a man. He tries to give it O'Hare, the redhead flasher. But Hopkins deals with it. His trusty left foot. A giant of a man. 3 trunks as feet. Kieran Heenan in the mix again. He goes up long. And Brian Donnelly getting stuck into it. Well, that stint in Luton did him no harm. And Greg Flynn with a free header gives it, pumps it long again. Brian Donnelly trying to get them away again. It looks like a handball. And it's given as an offside to Straight and Foxford. Closer, and as the closer we get, the tension rises. Pump up the volume. It's all happening here in Milebush. Pump long by Neary. Up goes Hopkins again. Well, he's been so consistent in the year, young Hopkins. What an asset he was from Castlebar Celtic. Now they've mixed it up and in the end lost it. Straight in Foxy now. O'Hare has been their best player so far for the game. Number 5 breaks, but Kieran Heenan dislodges them to the ground. And he's been booked. Would you believe it? Nick Welch. Well, it looked just a 50-50 shoulder, but in the end, not only a free, but a booking for young Kieran Heenan. Captain for the first time in his career at Ballyhane. Captain fantastic. He'll receive the trophy in under half an hour if the score remains the same. Now it's pumped in long from the number 4. Up goes Hopkins. Up goes. It's well headed away from Alan Dillon. Well, he's used to rising up for the ball in the Gaelic. And he's rose up again. When he's called upon, he always delivers. But Straight and Foxer is still putting on the pressure. Pete Burke gets his head stuck into it. Ends up as a kick out to Ballyhane, soaking up the pressure again. There hasn't been much goal chances in this, but you get a feeling the next goal obviously will decide the game. They're trying to slow it down. Tom Burke, let's rip again with a few volleys of vocal cords. Letting Ballyhane know that they're minutes away from what could be destiny. Plenty of time yet though for either side to seal the cup. Up goes Paul Davis, brave in the challenge, gives it to T. T breaks on the left-hand side, no foul given, and it looks a throw into Straight and Foxford. They've marked T well, considering the pace that the man has. Always trying to erupt down the left or the right to feed the big men in the middle. That's well dealt with by Roach, but Greg Flynn sticks to him like a limpet, and it's pumped long there by Straight and Foxford again. But Alan Dillon puts it on the play to the left-hand side. Well played, Alan Dillon. He's had a good game in fairness to him. P. Burke going about his business. A quiet man with thunder boots. Now it's pumped long by Paul Davis. It's gone out of play and it's thrown to Straight and Foxford. Ballyhane will enjoy this because it's a lull in the game and they don't mind. They don't want to up the pressure. The cup's in the bag at this stage. Now Roach free as a bird. Can't control it. Terrible technique, and the ball a throw into Ballyhane to be taken by Paul Davis. Reggie, to comment on what you said, it has gone scrappy, hasn't it, in the last 10 minutes?
It's gone very scrappy. It's typical cup football, really, at the end of the day.
It suits Ballyhane, does it?
It suits Ballyhane. It suits them if it stays 1-0. It's looking good. The one word about Paul Davis now, he's came from the B team up to the A team. He's playing excellent football in the last couple of games. I think
It's like he's played it all his life.
he's there a long time, but he's actually playing very well left back. He's very impressed with him, and Tyrone Coggle up front, he's running his legs off there. Jeez, lads, if only I could run and lose a bit of weight myself, I'd be mighty, but that's neither here nor there.
We're going back a few years there, Reg, in fairness. Now, Drayden Foxford on attack. Peter Burke. Man should have been a detective. He sniffs out everything. It's gone down the left-hand side. Brian Donnelly breaks. Give him back to him, and he pushes himself to the limit to try and get to this ball. He'll never get to it. He does get to it. They consider on the ring. Kieran Heaton into the middle. He pumps himself in. He has it down with it. Just to Kieran Heaton. Surely 2-0. Oh, it's gone over the bar. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A test to tie up the cup, and he's missed it. Over the bar from 5 yards. The ball breaks down the right-hand side. Brian Donnelly busts his jaws to get to it. Does. A great ball. He picks out Kieran Heenan from nowhere. Heenan tried the deft touch over the keeper, but the keeper must have caused them problems because it's drifted over the bar and it remains. Ballyheen 1, Drayden Foxford 0. Excitement here generated. And the crowd are on their feet. Drayden Foxford. It looked like the end of it. Unlucky for Kieran. He'll face it again. Warrior. Now it's on the right-hand side, Drayden Foxford again. Paul Davis and Keith Hopkins trying to deal with it. They haven't dealt with it, and there's trouble here. I don't believe it. I think he's given a penalty. He has given a penalty. I can't believe it. Keith Hopkins seemed to hold him back, and he's given a penalty to Drayden Foxford. And he's booked him as well. Is there anything more he can do? Well, everybody looks to themselves. Eyes aglow, and it's a penalty to Drayden Foxford. This could be 1-1. Minutes earlier, it could have been 2-0, and now with a chance to make it 1-1. Mick Walsh, no doubt in his mind, it's going to be the number 8, Michael Roche, to take it. Can Sean Fahey rise from the grave to save it? He lines it up. This is going to be a big run. Right-hand foot. It's at the post! It's at the fucking post! And Ballyheen still has the cup in their grasp! It's cleared out to the left-hand wing! He's missed it! He missed it! And still a chance for Ballyheen to claim victory. He missed it. Unbelievable. Roach head in hand. He's devastated. But a job has to be done. It's safely into the hands of Sean Fahey, who pumps it long. And T on the flyer. He holds it into himself, and he's surely fouled. Mick, he blows the whistle, another car coming out. He's running out of them at this stage. Great excitement here in Milebush. The crowd on their feet, they can't believe it. Well, he took it with the right foot, tried to place it in the left-hand corner. Did he place it? Did he fuck? Ballyheen still lead 1-0, and we're getting ever closer. The excitement building constantly. There's a man down on the left-hand side of the pitch. It's T. Coggle, using the experience again. He's been here, done that, and do it again. Paul, what a passage to play. Ballyheen could have been 2-0 up. In the end, they give away a penalty, but still remain 1-0 up.
Oh yes, it's exciting stuff at this stage now in the game. Anything could happen. Anything could happen at this stage, but hopefully now we can get a second and put that gap between us, and you know, we can come away with the cup. But they are threatening, and anything could happen at this stage.
It could surely. It could surely. Everybody getting a drink in. Great support here from the B team today, who were narrowly defeated this morning in what was atrocious conditions. Surely put paid to their title ambitions. As Reggie said, Huey had a terrible display. Anyway, back to the action. Brian Donnelly to pump it in long, and gives it long. He tried a shot, would you believe? Fresh from Luton, off the plane, steps into a Ballyheen shirt and has a rifle of a shot. But James Larkin deals with it, who's had a decent game in fairness to him. Now he pumps it long. Paul Davis gets a touch on it, trying to help it along. Matthew Conway with a bit of time, and he's brought Brian Donnelly in, and he's all free with a goal to aim at. This is his destiny! It's a goal for Ballyheen, and the place erupts, and they've done it! They've surely done it now! Brian Donnelly had time in his hands. He broke from the right-hand side, and that's it, surely now. Ballyheen surely have secured the cup once and for all. Trayton Foxwood look around to themselves, but there's nowhere to look. It's 2-0 Ballyhane. Well, as I said, Brian Donnelly, fresh from the plane, sticks on the shirt. Just came on as sub. Using the Mayo experience that he had. It was a great ball into him. He had time to place it. Larkin picking at himself, never had a chance. It's surely the end of the road now for Trayton Foxwood, although they try to come forward. But it's not going to happen. Now he's turned it well. But no, it's gone long and wide. And Sean Fahey collects. Ever closer to what will be a momentous occasion for Ballyhane. People on the pitch, it's all happening here now. It's pumped long again by Fahey to the left-hand side. What a day this will be for Ballyhane. What a session there'll be. A great time had by all, surely. You think of the times, the effort that's been put into the club. It's only a small club, but surely the best facilities in Connacht. They'll welcome any club and hammer them and send them on their merry way. Trayton Foxwood fancied before the game, but not fancied anymore. Ballyhane proudly sponsored by Corcoran's Quarry, and it's a testament to them. They obviously saw the chance they had of taking on board one of the best teams in Mayo, who will take this cup, take it back to the valley of Ballyhane, who will be the envy of the Mayo League. Now it breaks in the middle again. O'Hare, in fairness to him, he doesn't deserve to be on the losing team. He's had a great game, and he pumped himself into it. Who's had a shot, but Hopkins again as ever. Hopkins had a great game in defence. His Celtic days well behind him, and now living it up in the heart of Ballyhane town. The substitute with a throw-in on the left-hand side for Trayton Foxwood, the number 13. Alex Durkin, former Swinford player, he gives it to O'Hare, but this time there's two on them, and they've dealt with. He pulled the shirt there too. Matthew Conroy wins that duel. A quiet word with Dylan. We've won this. The octaves being risen here. There's mostly Ballyhane. All I can see is Ballyhane. Trayton Foxwood is starting to filter away now. They know the writing's on the wall. Kieran Heenan helps it on into defence. He's doing his duty now in midfield. Brian Donnelly has fouled the number 13, but it's all eating away at the time, biting away. I can see the Trayton Foxwood manager, Brendan Malloy, and he's devastated. He knows this was a chance for honours, which they won't get in the league, or Ballyhane for that matter, with a cup. That's surely all that matters to both teams. The number 5, they're 2-0 down now. He pumps it long. He knows drastic measures are needed, but it's pumped to nowhere. And in the end, it's been saved from the corner by young Dylan, Alan Dillon that is. And between Alan and Gary, the two of them, brothers in arms, win the free out to Ballyhane. What a great day for Ballyhane. They've secured the cup, which nobody thought they would. They took apart Manola in a away game, and then they took apart Ballyglass. 2-0 up here now, minutes remaining. And the fans, they're being held back from the pitch. Kieran Heenan up again, tries to display it off. T. Coggle looking for it as ever. It's given to the right hand side, pumped into the defence. He's taking his time out delivering it away. But in the end, he does get it away. Trayton Foxwood dilly-dallying again in the defence. They haven't learned their lesson, twice they've been taught it. Paul Davis gets back, gets a touch on it. A good volley trying to clear the ball, but it breaks to the number 7 for the right hand side. Alan Dillon up his arse as usual. And it's still in play on the right hand side for Trayton Foxwood. It's ended up as a corner to Trayton Foxwood, which will be taken from the number 7, Andy Neary. 10 minutes to go, 10 minutes from destiny. They've worked so hard for this. They've trained Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tom Burke has put them through their paces. No better man. It's going to be swung in here on the left hand side. He's going to put it long and high. He has. And up they all go. And it's a chance here. It's gone in. It's not gone in. Has it gone in? Well, a case of 1966 there. Russian linesman on the right hand side and saves them. And it's not a goal. It's 2-0 still, Ballyhane. Trayton Foxwood. They were up in arms there. A great block down for Brian Donnelly. And up goes Greg Flynn. A tower of strength. Back to Donnelly, who dismantles it off into Gary Dillon, who Dillon takes his time and class act them, young Dillon. And a great ball in from young Dillon. Another break down the right hand side. Dolly crosses it in. They're queuing up first. Johnny! Oh, he's missed it. I can't believe it. Kieran Hayne has missed it. Well, you'd put your house and the deed on it. And he's missed it on the right hand side. Well, they were queuing up. There was 10 of them looking for it. Oh, class act from Gary Dillon on the right hand side. He distributed the ball brilliantly into Brian Donnelly, who put a great ball in. He picked out Kieran Heenan, and to cap the day for Mr. Captain, he ballooned it on the left hand side and wide. It doesn't matter at this stage, but it could have. Reggie, it's surely in the back now.
Well, with 10 minutes remaining, I can't see it going any other way than Ballyhale win this. Probably they should have sneaked another goal there. What more can I say? The fat lady is singing.
Well, she's singing. She's in great voice today. She had her lockets first come out. No, it's a kick out to James Larkin, who, in fairness, had a good game too, but twice he's had to use the left arm to pull the ball out of the net, and that's the difference between the two teams. Up to go again. Greg Flynn molested in the centre box. Well beaten by Roach, in fairness to him. Roach trying to bring it down to him, can't. And look at Donnelly, he's coming into his own now, and a great ball out to young Dillon. Donnelly's coming into his own, and a great ball down to Matthew Conway. Breaks on the right hand side. There's 2, 3 of them on him, and in the end, he's had to follow them, and it's a free out to Straden Foxer. Throw in, sorry. But Donnelly in the last 10 minutes has really taken control of the game. Whenever the ball comes to feet, he's the man with the plan. Oh, what a throw in. A shocking throw in from Straden Foxford. Assisted by the wind, he gets a chance to throw it again. Redeem himself, if you will. The crowd getting pretty vocal now. They can sense it. It's in their grasp. Well, batten down the hatches all over Castlebar and Ballyhane tonight, because the party will start soon. O'Hare clears it away. Oh, Greg Flynn pumps it long into Rose End.
Party's already started in the Bungalow Bar, Castlebar.
Quick plug there from Bungalow. There'll be no Bungalow tonight. There'll be hellfire throughout the whole of Castlebar. Even Mayo. Parts of Connacht might be sizzling tonight with the lights. With the lights of Ballyhane. Now, 2 players down in the middle. The big man from Straden Foxford, number 8. Tireless worker in their midfield. Finally, he's been brought to his knees. He can't believe it. Devastation on the face. He knows it could be slipping away now. Well, it's slipped away. Quietly into the night. As Ballyhane surely now will take grasp of this game at 2-0. 11 Gladiators. 12 actually, because Brian Donnelly came on. And what a difference he's made. Goal with the right foot. A bullet of goal. The man had trials with every club in the county. Matthew Conroy, a bit dazed, a bit frazzled, coming off the pitch, accompanied by Tom Burke. Congratulations to Tom as well. It might be a bit early to say it, but if they get 2 goals now, I'll give up the day job. Sean Fahey, miles from his goal, will ocean this down into the other box. Does. Tries to release T. Not even he can get to that, but Brian Donnelly pumps it across on the left-hand side. The keeper's got something to deal with here, and deals with it well, in fairness. Larkin's had a good game, kept his eye on it, and 2 eyes he has. Pumped down. Now, Keith Hopkins, more problems. He had to hold him off there now, but he's had his problems today, Keith. But every time they've come forward, he's been up. He's been on their case. Now, more cards for everyone. Mick Walsh has booked Alan Dillon. And it's a free into Straden Foxford, just outside the box. Now, they had a chance like this earlier on, and they made a joke of it. And now there's 3 of them lining up again. Surely a shot from here now. They need a goal at this stage to get them back into the game. Ballyhane must be diligent here. Peter Burke squares up to O'Hare. Dillon squares up. Greg Flynn squares up. They're all squaring up to it. They have to get something on this. This could go clean through. Davis and Donnelly on the wall. It's pumped in for the right foot, and Sean Fahey's lost it! But he gathers it back into him. Brilliant from Fahey. For a second there, he might have lost it, but no. And on comes Matthew Conroy. John McEnroe style with the headband. What a chance to the start! And he's missed it. What a great ball from Sean Fahey. He caught him out of the corner of his eye. He just came onto the pitch. Nobody saw him. And he tried to lob Larkin from a good distance, and he wasn't far out. But he's wearing some kind of bandana. Stylish, but effective. Conroy, he won't want to miss this. A chance, up goes Flynn again. And he's all over him. The man twice this height, he still gets to it. Coghlan now trying to put in a challenge. It breaks on the right hand side. Brilliantly played by Paul Davis trying to stop him. And again, there's two of them trying to take it, and they're trying to get across in, and it's surely a kick out now. Oh, that's well played. Paul Davis marshalling the right hand side of the defence. Two of them on him, and still comes out with the kick out to Ballyhane. There's 5 minutes left now. 5 minutes from paradise. The party's starting to erupt. 11 medals prepared. The crowd now seriously has picked up in the last half an hour. They must have been all waiting on the last rush. They knew they had a chance. They came here with nothing to prove, and they proved everything. Straight now to Reg. 5 minutes to go. If they get 5 goals in 2 minutes, it's Man United style.
Well, besides the game, I think there's a...
Sorry, you're breaking it here. Kieran Heaney with a chance. Oh, it's just drifted wide the far post. Sorry there, Reg. A great chance on the right hand side.
No problem. I can't hear. What was that? My eardrums are busted with you. I know that's neither here nor there. I must say that definitely I think we should send a tape to Sky Sports. That there's an area there for you on the Sky Sports team with Andy Gray.
Well, as a woman said to me once, if there's a space, fill it. Now, it's a kick out to James Larkin. Less than 5 minutes gone. He knows the game is up. It's pumped into the middle of the field. Up goes Greg Flynn again. And up goes Kieran Heenan. Oh, it was a push in the back though. Kieran Heenan, there's not a ball he hasn't won in the year today. A tower of strength. A Goliath. It's to be taken. There's 2 in the middle there now by Straight and Foxwood. They must pump this long. They must get something out of this because time is ticking away. Time is against them. Up goes the headband of Matthew Conroy, who makes a difference. And away goes T, using the pace. He is the man to the left of him. Doesn't use him. Uses his right with Gary Gillen. Oh, and a great block from Gary Dillon. And it's still in play. He pumped it down the wing, using the pace. He's got 1 man on him. Now he tries to use the Dillon shuffle. It doesn't work for him this time, but time again is being used up. T is down. Bit of a cramp at this stage of the game, you can't blame him. He's run his heart out for Ballyhane today, as has the rest of them. William McDonald, Ian Duffy look on, Joe Redmond look on. Pillars of Ballyhane, heroes in their own right. Now, Peter Burke pumps it in long, but there's time to play with here for Straight and Foxford. And he gives it the number 2 for Straight and Foxford, Declan Tighe. Pumps it long, trying to get something out of this game. It's coming to an end now, surely. Again, Tighe tried to pump it long. That's a bad ball to Greg Flynn. Greg Flynn gives it long to T. Coggle. T. Coggle put the pressure on as usual. The speed of the young fella. Well, there'll surely be a drug test after this game. Now it's broken on the right-hand side. Straight and Fox are just pissing about with the ball in their own half. A waste of time. They have to give it long. Someone want to tell them they're 2-0 down because it's running out. Oh, here calls for it, claims it, but Burke is right there again. The 2 redheads collide, and the Peter Burke claims the ball. It breaks. Greg Flynn tried to clear the ball again. It comes to the number 13, the sub that came out for Straight and Foxwood, who tries to give it long, but Alan Dillon is again. If it's not him, it's Heath Hopkins. What a game they've had. Gary Dillon dallying on the ball for once, who has been taken down, using his skill again. Haven't the Dillons played well today, Paul?
Oh, they played excellent, Kenny. Brilliant stuff. We could be a lot more up. We could be 7-0 up at this stage. Straight and Foxford haven't had that many chances, even though they had a lot of possession around our goal. But they maybe could have put away 2. But that's it.
What a day this for Ballyhane. The cup is brought home again, where it belongs, surely.
Oh, class, yeah, it's brilliant. It's going to be a brilliant atmosphere. It's going to be, as you said, the sessions of all sessions, and we'll have a great day out.
The long winter nights, the cold Easter mornings. It's all come down to this. 5 minutes of penetration football. Ballyhane have worked so hard to get into this final. They've been up and down in the league, but when it comes down to it, if they bring the cup home, there'll be tears in the eyes of every Ballyhane man.
Good to see the likes of Joe Flynn, Jimmy Fahey, Paddy Duffy, the old crews of the old boys of the club. They're all
and so supportive of the club. They've been to every game.
Jizzle, hail, rain, snow. Well, that's mainly all we ever get, anyways, but they're there and they're always there. It's great to see them here, and it's good to see them enjoy this occasion.
Fair play to them, and nobody deserves it more. Now, back to the action, and they're getting ready to bring on Dave Sheridan, another workhorse in the Ballyhane.
Show them everything he knows.
And who are they going to take off? It's hard to take anybody off in this game. Well, T. Coggle is coming off. The pressure, the amount of energy the man's put into the game, it's amazing he's lasted this long. Sheridan deserves his run out though. He's played so hard for them in the Cups. And a round of applause for little old T, but for Dave. A shake of hands, a smile on the face. He knows it's in the bag. A quick shower and 10 pints surely. Now it's pumped long again into Kieran Heenan. For once beaten again in the year. Greg Flynn motoring down. Touch a shade of Roy Keane on him. Now O'Hare for Straight and Foxer, their best player. Been beaten by Keith Hopkins. It spread to the right. Paul Davis on it like a flash. It's broke though to Alan Dillon, who beats one man and gives it calm composure. Dave Sheridan's first touch. It's a good one and wins the throw for Ballyhane.
I just said there about Greg, a shade of Roy Keane in him. I don't think Greg has any problems with Tom Burke, as far as I know.
Well, none of us have problems with Tom Burke. Now it's broken to John McEnroy alike, who tries to give it inside to Dave Sheridan. It's nothing unusual for a sub to score in this game, and he does well. He's strong in the challenge. Tries to give it back to Gary Dillon, a good friend of his, who tries to turn on it, and in the end it ends up as a free kick to Ballyhane. Well played, Dave Sheridan, using his strength to hold off the ball. Surely only minutes left. The referee has had a look at his watch. How many watches does he want to look at?
Dave Sheridan on for Tim Cockle for Ballyhane.
Paul Davis now with the trusty left foot, the best left foot this side of the Shannon, is going to swing it in. Dave Sheridan, Greg Flynn, they're all looking for a touch of this. Brian Donnelly, the great goal scorer, and it's testing the keeper. Gets a touch on it though. Paul Davis trying to use the wand again, as he did so famously 12 months ago. Now, a great challenge from Matthew Conroy on the left-hand side. Straight and Foxer just can't seem to get the ball forward. That's their problem. The black and orange of Straight will go back in misery tonight. There won't be a pub open. Brooks is number 4. Ballyhane winning every 50-50 now. Matthew Conroy, nice, surely accosted there in the middle. But the referee, let's play go on. And it's a great challenge on Dave Sheridan by the number 7 for Straight and Foxer, which is Andy Neary. We're still in their own defence. They try to break to their own half, but they're only dilly-dallying again. It's the passing game that they're always played. And it's pumped long again into the Ballyhane defence. But there's 4 or 5 of them back to deal with it. They've given up the ghost. Surely now it's Ballyhane's cup, which will be claimed by the captain, Kieran Heenan. We're into added time now. Surely there won't be much to be played. There was a few stoppages, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. But surely it's only token stuff at this stage. Drayden Foxer trying to build from the back again. They have men breaking from the left and the right. They pump it into O'Hare. He can't get a touch on it. It breaks to Kieran Heenan, who puts the ball in. Matthew Conroy pushing himself, but well dealt with by the number 5 for Drayden Foxer, Matthew Costello. Now it's broke the keeper. James Larkin trying to do a bit of Bruce Gobbler on it. He does it well, and it's cleared away into Ballyhane territory.
3 minutes injury time, the board is held up.
I've just been told 3 minutes injury time, but it may as well be 300 because it's going back to Ballyhane surely tonight. Straight and Foxford on the left hand side trying to make some purchase on it. They try to square it in the middle. Kieran Heenan still running, would you believe, at this late stage. Keith Hopkins composed on the ball. Well played, Keith Hopkins. He gives a great ball into Kieran Heenan, who looks for Brian Donnelly. Brian Donnelly, as I said, first from Newton, breaks down the right hand side. Now there could be trouble. He did this before and he scored. There's 2 men on him. Tries to pick one out. He picks that to Conroy! But a chance on the right hand foot, and it's saved by James Larkin. A great. It seems when they break down the right, Donnelly is such an addition to this team. The fans now screaming for the final whistle. They want the party to begin. Paul Davis and Alan Dillon. Oh, great work from the 2 of them. And great ball from Dave Sheridan that breaks Paul Davis away. And there goes the whistle, and it's Ballyhane's glory. It's all ended. Ballyhane 2, Straight and Foxford 0, and the cup goes back to Ballyhane. Well, was it ever in doubt from the second goal? A fantastic result for Ballyhane. The crowd now onto the pitch, congratulating the players on what was a memorable game. They had 2 chances, they took the 2 of them. Straight and Foxford didn't have any chances, we didn't take any news. A brilliant day for Ballyhane. All the players now. Back to the crackle start now. Go straight to Reggie now. Reggie, a brilliant day for Ballyhane.
They deserved it. In overall play, they deserved. They held on the 2 cracking goals. What can you say? It's going to be a great night from Ballyhane, and they deserved every minute of it.
Well said, Reggie. Commiserations to Straight and Foxford. They're a good team in their own right.
It was all wrote down for me, sure I had to say.
A great team in their own right.
It's not easy to lose a cup final of any description, but I'm sure that Straight and Foxford won't be begrudging Ballyhane's win today. Without further ado, we'll call on the captain of the runners-up, Martin Neary, to call out his team.
One by one, is it? James Larkin. Declan Tyke. Dave Brown. Declan Smith. Mike Roach. Alan Neary. Alan Herr. Alan McDonald. Neil Smith. Pat Reid. Mike George. Ulick Burke. Ulick. Brendan Malloy.